Okay, now we are on adjustment number F. Adjustment number F is saying the fixed deposit was increased by 25,000 on the 1st of November 2019. This has been recorded. Interest is not capitalized. Outstanding interest need to be accounted for. Okay, so we'll go back to the pre-adjustment trial balance. There is a fixed deposit that is written Joy Bank 10.5% per annum, and the fixed deposit by the end of the year it was 135,000 because of the increase. So we make a timeline so that we get to understand exactly what happened to the fixed deposit, how much was it before the increase. So okay, adjustment number F, interest on fixed deposit. Interest on fixed deposit. Okay, so we start by making our timeline so that we get to understand our financial year. It begins on, if it ends on 29 February 2020, it means it began on 1 March 2019. And then the adjustment says the increment is coming on the 1st of November 2019. 1st November is somewhere here. So we are going to indicate 1 November, there's going to be a plus 25,000. Okay, we know that at the end here it's how much? 135,000. So in order for us, how much it was from 1 March up to maybe 30 October, we simply say 135,000 minus 25,000. So which means this period, the fixed deposit was actually 110,000. You can check with your calculator. 135,000 minus 25,000, it will give you 110,000. Okay, fine. So the reason why I did this is because the fixed deposit is not the same throughout the year. It changed, so we need to adjust accordingly. Okay, so the first thing that we are going to do is to calculate the interest on the 110,000, and then we'll also calculate the interest on the 135,000 for the remaining months in this particular year. Okay, so we're going to start by saying the fixed deposit 110,000 multiplied by the interest 10.5%, and then we also multiply by the number of months that are there from 1 March up to this 1 November. So we're going to go up to 30 October. There are 8 months, so times 8 months over 12. So if there are 8 months here, it means there are 4 months that are remaining to make 12 months. 4 months over 12 times 10.5% multiplied by, when it changed from 1 November, it became 135,000. So for the 8 months, we are going to calculate times 110,000. For the remaining 4 months, we are going to use 135,000 because from November up to the end of the year, it was 135,000. So when we calculate 110,000 times 10.5 times 8 over 12, we get 7,700. Okay, we do the same thing here to say 135,000 times 10.5 times 4 over 12. Let me check with my calculator. It will also give us something like 4,725. 4,725. You can also check with your calculator there. So now we add the two amounts so that we can get the interest that was actually supposed to be received by the end of the financial year. Because here we can already see that there is an interest on fixed deposit which is already shown. It's 9,050. Okay, so anyway, let's do our calculation and find out exactly how much in total was actually supposed to be received. So when we calculate, we are going to say 7,700 plus 4,725. It is actually going to give us 12,425. So this is the total interest that was supposed to be received for the whole year. Okay, so what do we do now on our adjustment? Since this is the amount now that we're supposed, so we open our bracket like this. Because here they have already given us 9,050, which was received. And then we say plus, okay, because the final amount we know that is supposed to be 12,425. So in order for us to get the missing figure, we're going to say 12,425 minus 9050, which is equal to 3,375. It is the accrued income. What do we do with an accrued amount? We add it because that amount is still receivable. Okay, that is all for adjustment number F, the interest on fixed deposit. So when you go to your income statement, you are supposed to record like the way I've shown here, 12,425. Remember, showing it like this, you are also going to get marks for this calculation that you have shown in brackets. Okay, fine. So this is F. Now we are moving on to adjustment number G. Adjustment number G.